everybody. It's hot as Hades, and we're back in the garage today, so we
We'll
might
see.
not last more than 20 minutes, but
All right,
we
I'm
got a fan going if you can hear
starting
it.
a flash sale. Oh, it's only running 30 seconds. I'll fix it after it runs. All right, this is what is called Beethoven Dream cotton, and it's 56 wide. It is a home decor cotton. It is a little bit thicker than your typical high-end um quilting cotton, but it's not a broadcloth. It's very soft, and it would be perfect for a quilt back at 56 wide. And I'm gonna flash sale it again. 480 a yard. It's beautiful cream colored cotton. I cut a swatch off the edge. Let me run that again. So if anyone wants a yard of this per yard at 480, 56 wide, it is
Thank you,
called
fine girl.
Beethoven. Again, it's a little bit thicker than
Thank you,
a
Steph.
quilting cotton, but
Thank you
not
again,
super
fine
thick
girl.
and super soft and nice, not like a broadcloth or canvas. So just a really nice upholstery
Thank you, oh my goodness.
weight. All right, so let me edit that. Well, I'll bring it up again. So if you guys want more, let me know and I'll flash sale it again. If you want more than 1 yard, and I'll change the time so it's a little bit longer than 30 seconds. So, all
It'll be 32 seconds.
right, so I'll run it again in a minute. Okay, welcome in. All right, so this is something I found that is really cool.
Hey, we're
And I have
in Albuquerque,
two of these
the Duke City.
panels, and it is a vintage Spring Industries panel that goes vertical across, and it is, I think, a 1 yard. Looks like it's about 35-inch panel with the deer and the foliage and the quail, pheasant. Oh, I think that's pheasant on there. Anyway, it's super pretty. I have two of these panels.
Hey, Kate Wood.
So if someone would like one, I'm going to run it for $7. Beautiful deer fall
Okay,
kind of
the,
artwork
the
panel.
deer on the left, you know what he's saying?
What's he saying?
Bambi.
Where
Stop
are
hanging
you?
out with that weirdo thumper.
So someone
Yes,
wants one of
Baker
those.
takes that.
Yes, Baker's gonna take one. I do have a second one if someone else wants one.
You're 21 and you hang out with a guy named Thumper.
So
What's wrong with you?
vintage, and it's a nice thick cotton. So vintage Springs Industries, deer fall foliage, really pretty border. Someone else wants one, no takers. All right, so we'll cut that for S. Baker. I thought that was a pretty panel. Nature.
I ruined it by doing the Thumper thing.
Yeah. All right.
I've always thought that.
Last minute, I decided we're doing, I mean, honestly, today we're doing whatever the audience wants. It's end of month. Everybody's been buying boxes and bags full of fabric. So I know it's kind of how that goes. This is Andover Libs Elliott called Lair, Lair, from 2024. It's just a really cool neon green with the spider webs and the pink black widows and the heart webs. It's pretty cool. And I have two. I'm going to run it twice. You'll get a very generous half yard of this piece coming in at about 22.5 inches. So if you want a piece of this,
You want a piece of me? Do you?
22.5 inches, Libs Elliott layer. It's pretty cool. And that neon green with the pink spider. Steph's going to take the first piece of that. And here is the second piece of that running. Hey, Liz is here. Welcome in. So if someone else wants the other 22.5-inch piece of this Libs Elliott layer. No takers. All right. So we'll cut that.
I wonder if Libs votes Democrat.
Because Libs like liberal. Is that what you mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what Libs is short for.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's another fabric I have had just sitting here, and I keep forgetting to run it. And I have available on this piece. Let's see. Well, it's a yard and a half. So I can sell the whole yard and a half, or I can do half yards. Let's do half yards of this cute dinosaur. It is called Dino Roar, and it is by Northcott. And it has the dinosaurs and the names of the dinosaurs, and then it says a little bit about it. So, like this one says Tyrannosaurus, the Tyrannosaurus Rex was one of the best represented theropods. There you go. So,
running a half yard?
Yeah, half yard. I'll run it 3 times. So, if you'd like a half yard of the Northcott dinosaurs, it's kind of a cool print. Half yard running. If anyone needs dinos, no dinos. Okay. All right. And pretty much everything's loaded except for random stuff I'll pull out like that. So if there's something that you want, either read it and tell us in chat or tell us in chat.
Fabric King and Shirley.
And I'm just going to pull some random pulls in the meantime.
Hey, Grandma's Great Deals is raiding
Thank you for the raid, Grandma's Great Deals. Let's get a giveaway started.
Thank you, Grandma. Everybody
Can everyone give her a follow and bookmark upcoming shows? All right, where did I put my giveaways? They're right here. All right, so these are really cool magnet bookmarks, and they'll come on this little card insert. So they open up like this, magnet, and then clamp on a page, or you can use them as little junk journal placeholders on fabric. So congrats, whoever wins that. We'll try and watch. All right, this is Deb Strain Moda Bewitching. And it's kind of a tan color background, and then it has the little cats rearing in a row, and they do have golden eyes.
Yeah, everybody thoughts and prayers for her. She's going into surgery.
Oh, who is?
I'm guessing Grandma.
Oh, Grandma's Great Deals is going in for surgery. Can everyone give her prayers? Hope everything goes well, and thank you for the raid. All right, so this is going to go by half yard. And here we go. Deb Strain Bewitching. It's an out of print line.
Grandma, I hope it's
with
nothing.
The cool cats.
Hope it's nothing serious. I hope it's like a Brazilian butt lift or something. Something simple.
That's not simple. That sounds horrible.
Stephanie
is making that. Here's another half yard of the Bewitching Cats, Deb Strain Moda. Half yard.
She's dying.
There's a fly in here buzzing around me. It's driving me nuts. All right, Steph has a half yard of that.
Thank you, Steph.
All right, this is by Studio E. It's called Cheeky Pumpkins by DTK, and it has the candy corn on there, and the candy corn has kind of a little distressed look with little writing on it, so kind of makes it look vintagey. And this piece is a yard and a quarter, a little bit more than that, about 6 inches. So if someone wants this cool piece of Studio E, you're getting the whole piece. Out of print, cheeky pumpkins. Candy corns. It's a little distressed look. Thank you for your bid. Steph's taking that. Thank you. All right, that's hers. All right, let's look at some of the J. Wecker stuff that I have today. I'm going to start with the ones that are older. Like more out of print. And I have, this is from the line called Costume Makers and Act 2. And it's the little kind of ticket looking print in the kind of light orange. And this is from 2024. So J. Wecker. Let me get that one pulled up.
What's it called?
Costume Makers.
Costume Maker.
Tickets. And this is by the Half Yard. Hey, Wild Granny, welcome in.
Get your motor running.
All right, so this is the J. Wecker.
The Bell of
tickets
Wild Granny.
From Costume Makers. So if you want a half yard of this one, I think it's a cool print because it just has all these fun little tickets on it with the neat little vintage ads and designs. Wild Granny's getting a half yard. Anyone else want a half yard of Costume Makers Act 2, a ticket grid? Thank you.
Stephanie Bro. Thanks, Steph. You.
We're getting a winner.
The giveaway is going to Barbwalks.
Congrats. Which one did I show? That I was giving away. I don't remember. I'll let you pick because I don't remember which one I showed. All right, so I've got cat or lighthouse. Which would you like?
Gato or lighthouse? Cats.
Awesome. Coming to you. And congrats. All right, let's run this again.
Everyone wants to be a cat because the cat's the only cat that knows where it's at.
All right, half yards of the J. Wecker ticket print. You want that one from Costume Makers. It goes this direction, I guess. It's non-directional because some are one way and some are the other. But all right, no one else on that? Okay. And then this is also from Costume Makers. And this is one of the cool panels from that line. How many do I have? 15 panels. All right, let me get this pinned. All right, so this one is a 24-inch panel. Let me see where it gets cut at. I think you get, mark where you get it. Yeah, you get 2 rows, so you get 6 blocks. So it's a 6-block panel. Hand me your phone and I'll show them the picture. If you click the listing that's pinned and click the picture, it comes up big for you on the screen. It's hard to show panels always. All right, so here's what that panel looks like. So see how you've got those 6 big blocks. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And she uses, I don't know if you guys are familiar with her. She uses like scripture references and all kinds of funky sayings and all kinds of cool stuff on her prints. And this one also does not disappoint in that regard. So if you'd like one of these panels, that is running. So Costume Makers Act 2. It's an antique style, spooky 6-block panel. Steph is going to get one. Thank you.
Stephanie.
Anyone else want one of these panels? J. Wecker. Costume Makers Act 2. And
Chris,
Steve,
first purchase.
thank you for your first purchase. All right. Here is one more.
Thank you, Christy Cree. Welcome to the club.
Welcome in. Oh, please read the show notes, everybody. All right, that's running one more time. If anyone else wants one of these spooky panels with 6 large blocks. All right, looks like that's it on that one. Okay. And we can come back to any of these, when people come in if they still want them. All right.
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it.
Of these 3 different Christmas ones. Let me go back up and show you this one.
Hey, Rosita.
So this is a it's a 1-yard, kind of like a panel, but it's a print, so it's not technically a panel. And it looks like it repeats.
Hey, Janet Rose.
At 24 inches. So you get the whole print in a yard. And it is so cool. So this is J. Wecker, called Classic Christmas. And why is this not showing up? Let me find it.
Suddenly there was silence in the room. Everyone,
I might not have
white knuckled at their desk.
Well, I accidentally had this loaded and then unloaded because
gripping their phones.
I couldn't find it one day. And so I might not have gotten this one loaded. Because I have the patch panel loaded, which is this one, and I have the tree one loaded, which is that one. All right, so let me just see how I price the other ones. Okay, so I'll just run this for $8 start. It's from 2024 Classic Christmas, and I have 2 other prints plus the music print that goes with this. This is so awesome. Look at all the cool designs on there, the stamps. And I have 2 1-yard cuts of this that I can run.
Norman,
and it is pre-cut.
Robin and Jerry.
So you don't get, continuous yardage if you get this. So it's an $8 start. If you'd like this yard of J. Wecker Classic Christmas with all the cool stuff on it. Full yard going to
Carrie Mack.
Thank you.
Thanks, Carrie Mack.
And then I do have one more. If someone else wants it, say yes, and I'll run it.
Carry on my way.
And then the other,
there'll be peace when you are done.
She just gets that full piece. Okay. All right. It was pre-cut. The other prints I have are this panel.
Christy said we, because she's multilingual.
Multilingual. Okay. All right. So let me run that one more time. So a pre-cut yard. J. Wecker Classic Christmas. Has all the cool stuff on it. music, Santa, postage stamps, little fun tags. And Christy is getting that. Thank you.
Hey, Christy.
All right. And then the other prints I have from that line. This is the panel, and it is a 24-inch panel, and it has 6 blocks and then some cool stuff on the border. So you've got peace on earth, goodwill to men, Christmas, or Santa Claus coming to town, the vintage Santa, the snowman. And they all have kind of that vintage postcard postmark look. So very cool panel. And I have 2 of these available. The first one is running. So what's that one?
Stephanie
And
from Cha-Cha.
Stephanie's gonna take that. Thank you. All right. Does anyone want the second one of those that I have pre-cut? There we go. Second one, I'm not going to open it all up. It's that second same exact panel if you want it.
If you want it, here it is. Come and
And
get it.
Christy's getting that.
Do, make your mind up fast. Thanks, Christy Cree.
Oh, I have another print too. Okay. Then this is the
One.
24 by 43 panel that's kind of like a vertical. You could use it like a door or a centerpiece. It has the cool Christmas tree. It has this fun little postage stamp mark, and it says Reverie Horticole Christmas. Anyway, it's got full writing on it, and then at the bottom it says December Tree Farm. All right, so that's this one. 24 by 43 J. Wecker panel. And Stephanie is going to take that one. Thank you.
Stephanie Bro.
All right, and I do have
That's a
one more of
multilingual
those
panel.
if someone wants it. Okay, I'm not going to unfold it. You saw it. If you like it, grab it.
I said that once to a girl, and it was a mistake.
Okay.
Christy Cree.
All right, this one is somehow I managed to not get this one entered. This one is the print that goes with that, and it has, and this is a pre-cut yard, and it has all the different pine cones and pine boughs and writing. It's
She's
just a really cool botanical. And I'll run that one at 8. Classic Christmas J. Wecker, Riley Blake. That one is running, and it goes with those other 2.
I'm feeling very evergreen.
Stuff's taking
Stephanie
it.
Bro.
All right, and then
Thank
I
you,
have
Stephanie.
one more of that. If someone wants the last one of that one. So a repeating print just has all the cool evergreens, acorns, pine boughs, pine cones. Kim, thank you so much for your first purchase.
Thank you,
J.
Kim.
Wecker, 1 yard coming your way. All right, and then I have a bolt of this one that goes with that
the
line,
bad
and it's
scam.
the green colorway sheet music, and it has silver sleigh bells. And
Just hear those sleigh bells ringling, jing, jing, jingling.
I think that's what's on there is that song.
It's
Anyway, and
lovely,
it
brother,
repeats silver sleigh bells is the song that's on there on that. Anyway, it's
outside the
music.
snow is falling and friends are calling. You.
And I'm doing this by the half yard. So if you want half yards of this,
Come on, it's lovely weather
pretty
for a sleigh
green
ride because
musical notes, and I'll run it
giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go.
multiple times in case you want a full yard. Haywood is in for half.
Land of snow.
There's another half running. Jay Wecker, Classic Christmas.
Kwood. Quood.
Steph is in. Thank
Stephanie
you.
Brochacha.
All right, I'm gonna try something 7 seconds and see if we can handle 7 seconds. Running again, half yards. Jay Wecker Classic Christmas. No
Boom.
takers.
No
All
takers.
right, did anyone miss this? I did 7 seconds. That wants it. In case you want a full yard or you didn't get any. All right. Don't be shy, speak up.
More of the music.
Okay, more music. So I guess I can't do 7 seconds is what we're saying. So I'll do 10 seconds. Here we go. More music running. Thank you. And Steph gets another half. Anyone else wants some of this? I'll run it one more in case. Running one more time. Half yard. Jay Wecker. Classic Christmas. That's a beautiful music. Sheet music. Print in green on white. All right. That's all she wrote. All right. I'm just going to step.
Thank you, ladies.
Back up here. Or further perusal. All right, this is older yet. This is from the press on line. And it's amazing what you find when you're moving stuff around. This is from 2024, and it is the block panel from Press On. Let me get this one pulled up. So this one's hard to find. It's a 24 by 44. And it has
you guys remember Lee Press On Nails?
let me just show you a picture of this one really quick before we run it.
Yep.
So it has 6 large blocks. And those are your designs. So really cool vintage look. Press On Jay Wecker. All right, so if you want one of these panels, that's running.
Women had Lee Press On Nails, legs,
So
pantyhose.
really cool.
Their dads had bright colored leisure suits.
Wild green.
Wow.
Snag and line. Thank you. Here's another one running. Press on panel. Not press on nails. All right. And
Robin.
Thank you so much. And
Robin
more.
Pickle.
Running one more. Press on.
Yeah, dads had leisure suits. Moms had press on nails and legs pantyhose.
And Steph is getting one.
Stephanie Bro. And kids had pop rocks.
Kids have pop rocks. Yes. Oh, there's a fly in, you guys.
And my mom would not let us eat pop rocks for fear that we would swallow them whole and they would explode our stomachs open.
All right. Um, I know this is out of season, but I'm going to ask if anyone wants some. Otherwise, I'll not even open it. I think this is the coolest print. It's from a line she did for Easter,
For Easter.
and it is called Egg Hunt. And it's the only thing I have from this line just because I think it's so cool. And it has the eggs on it that have little faces. And then there's some little like this says the composition of the edible portion of an egg. 1 dozen standard egg beater. They smile at our egg goods. Isn't it fun? So do you guys want half yards of the egg print? If so, I'll run some. So let me just do, I'll just run it. And if people buy, I will, um, let's see, I can do $5 half yards. So egg hunt. I just think it's so cool looking. I have an original painting that I inherited from an artist here in Utah. I think if you've been in my seller chats in the mornings, you might have seen it in the background. And it reminds me of this print. So Steph's getting a half yard. Thank you. Anyone else want a half yard of this for $5? Or if you want a whole yard, it will give you a whole yard. I just think it's a cool print. I think I have kind of an eclectic taste because Jay Wecker is one of my favorites. Steph is going to get a full yard. Okay, anyone else, let me know if you want me to run half yards of the egg hunt print. Otherwise, I'll put it up. And again, I know it's out of season, but to me, this kind of stuff is never out of season. I love her prints. Okay. Got that.
Boiled eggs are always out of season with me. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot I do that. Okay, this is actually a Valentine's Day, and it's like little tally cards and dance cards, and it's a black and white line art type print. And it is from her line that is called Take Heart. And let me get this one pulled up. So Take Heart. So it's just a really cool postcard tally print, little dance cards, little Valentine postcards. So if you'd like a half yard of that, she's probably one of your favorites. Yeah, I don't know. I'm drawn to her artwork. I think it's so cool. Steph is going to get a half yard of that.
Steph.
One more if you want a full yard or someone else wants a half yard of that. Take Heart, black and white. No other tapers on there. Okay. I just have a little bit left of this one. The other Take Heart print that I had. And I want to save a piece of it because I love it. So I'm going to run just 1/2 yard of this. So if someone wants,
What's this one called?
this one's Take Heart Valentine card toss. Yeah, it is so cute. And I'm saving myself a piece because I love it. So it has all the vintage Valentines on it. And then it has kind of a quilted look background. It's so darling. And Steph's going to take that piece.
Stephanie Bro.
Thank you. And I do have to cut it because I'm saving the last little bit.
Okay.
Okay. This is from Sew America, and it's just a really cool print that has envelopes, airmail envelopes.
It's not America, no.
And this one is, let me get this one pinned. I think
Little
this one is
piece
from
of
2025. Let me see when she did
little
this one.
piece
Yeah,
of
2025. So America. So it was sold earlier, late last year, early this year. And
this is not
um
America.
well, I don't have any of the old original. I did. It's all sold. The new line doesn't come out until later. I think it's early. I have the catalog. I'll have to look, but it's not the new So She Sews isn't out yet. She Who Sews. All right. I do have one piece that I'll show you.
She who shows.
So this is running if you want a half yard of the So America, really cool envelope print. Steps getting a half yard
Yeah,
of that. Anyone else? Or if you want a full yard, running one more time. In my show last night, we're doing I keep this stuff separate for the sake
Stephanie
of records,
Burrow.
but we had an estate sale last night and I found in that a fat quarter in that was Jay Wecker for SSI. It has to be from the 90s, and it was the cutest little animal print. I just got a raid.
Lazy Bee.
Lazy Bee, thank you so much for the raid. Can everyone give Lazy Bee a follow and bookmark upcoming shows? Tell us about yourself in chat and when your next show is. And let me get a giveaway started. All right, this is going to be for this magnetic bookmark with the like Starry Night look painting magnet bookmark. And everyone, please give Lazy Bee a follow and bookmark her upcoming shows. Thank you so much. All right,
So that was Laura that had the question about She Who Sews.
yeah.
Yeah, we went to a Chinese restaurant the other day. The She Who Sews with white rice, delicious.
I do have a piece of Handmaids, which was the original line. It is one of the blender prints. That was the original line precursor
Lazy
to
Bee.
She Who Sews for Quilting Treasures. So I do have some of this. It's kind of a between a brown and an olive green chevron, and it went with that whole line because this print was in a lot of the prints. So if someone wants some of this um handmade blender quilting treasures, let me find it in here. I have it listed. Here it is. So Jay Wecker, long before, she went over to Riley Blake. If someone wants half yard of this, I know it's not an exciting print, but it's kind of an exciting find if you have some of that line and want some of this.
No,
All right, now take yours.
that little.
Okay. But I did have that full line of all of those long sold out, sadly. Pretty cool prints. And I had the original quilting treasure ones, so they're gone. And I'm excited for that new line to come out from Riley Blake, and I can't remember the dates for it. All right. This is also from She Who Sews, and this is a pillow panel.
Upside down.
And yeah, I'll fix it in a sec.
And I'm just reminding you,
We're not She Who Sews, so
you're gonna flash sell that again. So
yeah. All right, and I've got this in the buy it now. So if you want one of these pillow panels, it's a 23.5 by 43. two-sided pillow panel that you can use, of course, however you want. It's pretty cool. Has the map and the vintage advertisements on it. So if you want one of those, snag it out of the buy it now. You can just hit that buy it now button on your screen.
That's dang cool.
It is very cool.
Everybody needs one of those in their house.
So that is running.
Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
All right, this is also from So America. I snagged this because I know so many people are into um the little paper piecing hexies and little things like that. And it's such a tiny little print with the state birds on it. I think it's super cool. So if you'd like half yards of this one, it is a black white print with the little squares that have the state bird. So it has the bird and then the abbreviation of the state in half yards. It's a cool print. All right, so if anyone wants that, okay, no takers on that. Let me know if I need to run it again.
All right, so here's a quiz for everybody. And Stephanie, you can't answer.
What's that?
The state bird of Utah is probably the only state bird named after a different state than the state that named the bird. What is the state bird of Utah? Da na 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 na
Yeah,
na
that's
na
true. It's kind of a
da na
tricky.
na 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 da na 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 na. Well, like, what the heck is he talking about?
All right, this is also a pillow panel, and this one is from Sowing Seeds, and it is a two-sided
Nope, not the
24-inch pillow panel that has oh, sorry, that's upside down. This
Yes, but
vintage
what state? Oh,
advertisement on one
Brianna,
side,
you're from Utah. What a cheater!
and then this
The
vintage
California
ad.
Goal, and Laura wins the giveaway.
Laura wins. Congrats. That's coming to you.
Thank you, Laura.
So let me get this one going if you want this pillow panel from Sowing Seeds. That's really pretty. There's your one side and your other side. I think it's beautiful. So
It's because it's the seagulls that you find along the coast in California
yeah, so it's the same bird that's along the coast in California, but they are here in Utah because of the Great Salt Lake.
because of the Great Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Well,
So
but why is that the
oh
bird for Utah? Because of the miracle of the seagulls.
yeah, yeah, it's a big long, well, it's not a long story, but if you want to hear it, I'll tell it. So when the early Mormon pioneers came to Utah, there was a plague of crickets. So you know how every once in a while the crickets get out of control, and they were trying to grow their crops, and the crickets were just out of control. And
Yeah.
so they prayed and prayed about that because they were all going to starve. And the seagulls from the Great Salt Lake came into the fields and
And
ate
devour.
all the crickets, and they would
They
come and
they
eat and eat until
they'd
they're
go
full,
they'd go throw up at
and then
the
they go throw them up and they come back
come
and eat
back
more.
and gorge themselves and then go back to the shore, and probably they had to drink water or something.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, so it saved their crops.
and that's why the California Gull is the state bird of Utah.
So, yep.
And now everybody rise, and we're gonna sing Edelweiss and cry.
It's a really cool
Edelweiss.
story. It's a very cool story. Yep. All right. And it's true. It's a true story. So, even cooler. All right. This is one of the sowing seed panels. This is the botanical panel that has just the really cool, like scientific drawings of the flowers, and then it has their scientific names. So it would be kind of like an illustration from a book.
I guess if they fell in, they
So
would get pickled.
let's see,
It's
we
very
learned that.
salty.
Oh yeah, it's very cool. All right. So if someone wants half yards of this one, and I do it by half yard because it's not really a panel, it's just a print, and there's no way to the way they printed it to cut it exact on any line. So if you want some of this, it's pretty cool. Really cool botanical from sewing seeds. Kim is getting a half yard.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Kim.
Kim. There's one more half yard running. In case you want a full yard or someone else wants some, Kim is going to take a full yard.
Kim.
Thank you.
So I grew up in Arizona. Do any of you know what the state bird of Arizona is?
To me, that one's easy because it makes sense. All right. Do you have a note for this?
Oh, yes, I
Got it.
do. And it's not the Roadrunner, that's New Mexico.
All right. I have a massive bolt. I ran some of this at the beginning of the show. This is called Beethoven cotton, and I just cut a little swatch off the corner. I have a bolt that has like, I don't know, 100 yards on it or something ridiculous. And I'm going to start the flash sale on it. It's 56 wide, and you get it for $4.80 a yard. And it's beautiful cotton that is a little bit thicker than quilting cotton because it's more of a home deck, but it's not a broadcloth nor a canvas. So it's just a really nice cotton at 56 wide. It would make a great fabric for applique for quilt backs. So if you want a full yard of this at 56 wide, it's a screaming deal.
The
Beautiful Beethoven cotton.
I don't know. I've been to some states in the South where the cockroaches are so big.
So
They
here's
should be
what
the
it looks
state
like
bird.
up close. It's just a nice cotton.
Thank you,
So
final
thank you,
girl.
final girl. And you can get a lot of fabric out of that to do things with. Nice backing, make quilt blocks that you applique on.
Thank you,
Whatever you want
Robin.
to do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So that's still running for just a minute if someone else wants some of
On
that.
of 5.
And let me put this one up here. All right. I've had people asking for storybook panels. And I have one that is in a bundle. And it is the Riley Blake Thumbelina by Jennifer Long. And it is a 1 yard storybook panel that makes this darling Thumbelina book. It's a fairy story about the fairies who sew, and it's just darling. So this is the panel. And then with it, in this bundle, you get a yard of the floral, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then you also get, or is it a half yard? Let me pull up my listing before I lie.
So while she's doing that,
It's a yeah, it's a 3 yard bundle. So you get the panel that's a yard and a yard each of the 2 prints. And this is the tiny little thimbles that are so cute. So if someone wants this bundle, you get the 2 yards and the storybook panel. It's a really good deal. So that's running if someone wants that bundle, yard of each, and the storybook panel. All right, no takers. All right, that's listed. So if someone was on the fence, let me know. We can run it again. And I can show the panel in more detail if you want. Just let me know.
so we used to live in Washington State, in an area where there were lots and lots of bald eagles, thousands of bald eagles, and they're very majestic birds. They're very beautiful. And one day I was driving to work, and in the corner of my eye, I saw this bald eagle going into a dive, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to get to see this bald eagle grab its prey. And as it came down, it spread its wings and threw its talons out and reached and grabbed the prey and flew off. And man, that's the most majestic time I've ever seen a bald eagle take a dead squirrel off the road.
Speaking of, I do have this bald eagle panel in the buy it now. That just reminded me. So if someone wants the Eagle Power
The eagle powers.
panel, let me flash sale it. It's a James Hotman artist Soaring Eagle vintage VIP Cranston panel. It is so pretty.
Yeah,
It's
eagles are
like artwork. See the artwork on there.
eagles are
It's a really big
interesting.
panel, so it's kind of hard to show.
Eagles
Anyway,
are
if someone
interesting.
wants the Eagle Power panel, it's on flash sale.
Eagles are interesting. They are very majestic birds, and they have vicious talons and beaks and stuff like that. But as a general rule, they're lazy, and they'd rather like go
Yeah.
to garbage dumps and stuff like that to get their food than or steal it from other animals or something.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
they are opportunistic.
All right, this is a really cute fabric. It is by Corey Denton for Blend. And it's from a line called Spooky Town. And I have a yard in this colorway and a yard in this colorway. And Blend fabrics are so nice. So if someone would like this 2-yard bundle of these 2 pumpkin prints, and this is from, wow, what year is this? 2011. No, 2016. 2016. So long out of print. Corey Denton Blend. 2 yards. And let me run that.
Ten years ago.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it?
I believe it. Welcome in, nurse. Welcome in.
All right, that's running. So
Everybody.
Corey Denton Blend. It's a 2-yard bundle. You get the 2 yards of this gorgeous pumpkin print.
No blender
No
pumpkin people.
takers.
Yeah, they could be basketballs. That's funny.
All right, and then I have yeah, they could be, huh? This is a cute pumpkin print. This one is by Quilting Treasures, Collier Morales Studio Quilting Treasures. It's kind of a interesting color. It's like a curry saffron, and then you've got the orange jack-o'-lanterns on it. And I have it a yard in this colorway, and then I have a couple of yards in the orange colorway. So if someone would like this yard,
Love is kind of
that's
crazy
running.
with a spooky little girl like you.
Cute jack-o'-lantern print by Quilting Treasures. No takers. All right, let's get back to some more Jay Wecker.
First you say no, you've got some plans.
Welcome in, welcome
Then
in.
you
Did I
stop
just see a
and say,
bunch of people come in?
oh,
So powerful.
love
Thank
is
you so
kinda
much for
crazy.
the raid.
Oh, we just got another raid?
Yeah, so powerful. Awesome sellers who all their proceeds go to
So
their
powerful.
nonprofit helping girls in Africa. And let's get a giveaway started here. So make sure you're following them. Please share in chat when your next show is. And this is running for this lighthouse magnet bookmark. So everyone get it away.
Oh, see, so powerful. You have
I
an
hope you
outro?
had a great show. Appreciate your raid. Thank you. All right, so Jay Wecker, let's do the bundles.
Welcome in, Bev. Friday afternoon is the next show. Jenny Her is in the house.
So Friday afternoon. Okay. All right. So this is the Scary Scraps. Such a cute line. And they did a kind of a pastel version and a orange, Halloween color version. And this is a half yard bundle. And you get 11 half yards. Look how stinking cute this is. So you got the spools and the spider webs, and it says thread, sewing, cotton. Very cute. And they have little faces. Then you've got the tickets. You've got this patchwork, scary scrap patchwork in that multicolor in the green. You've got the floral. You've got this cool scroll that actually has multicolors and it's got blue in it. And then you've got the distressed stripe. And then you've got the 3 ginghams that are so cute
Excuse me.
in those pastel colors. So if someone would love this half yard bundle, I have it for an amazing deal. So that is running. You get a half yard of all those prints. Yeah, the ginghams are so cute. So cute. All right, going on that half yard bundle. I also have a fat quarter bundle of these same prints if you just want fat quarters. It's the same 11 fat quarters. Let me find that listing. All right, so 11 fat quarters of Scary Scraps. Those same prints. You'll get 11 fat quarters. So cute. All right, no takers on that. Okay. And then in the Halloween colors, it's a lot of the same print, and then there are some different ones as well. And on this bundle, you actually get 13 either half yards or fat quarters. I'll start with the fat quarters. Did my sound go out because someone tried to call me? Can you guys hear me?
I hear you just fine. Thank you.
Okay, good. Because sometimes it cuts out the sound. All right, so this one is the Halloween colors, Scary Scraps. And it is the 13 fat quarter bundle. All right, so you get really cute hats, floral. There's your symbol print, this fun flower, that one, the really cool distressed stripe, hats again in a different colorway, the really cool black and white kind of ticket look print, the circle print, her classic chevron that she loves. She uses these same flowers in a lot of her collections. This one's cool. Look at this neat print with all the
Not running.
graphics. I'm not running it yet. I'm showing it. And then Scary Scraps and the circles in that. So if you want this fat quarter bundle, 13 fat quarters, Scary Scraps, that's running. So Jay Wecker, Riley Blake, Scary Scraps. And Margaret. Thank you.
Thank you
For your purchase, and you'll get 13 fat quarters. Anyone else want that same deal? We're getting a winner.
And the winner of the giveaway is Wild Granny.
Wild Granny, you're getting the lighthouse. Congrats, that's coming to you.
Congrats, Wild Granny.
All right, here's another 13 fat quarter bundle. Someone else wants the J. Wecker Scary Scraps bundle. That is so cute. All right, no other takers on that? Okay. Just put it right there. Okay. I have one of these left. It is a costume maker. It's the 5-inch charm pack. I only have one left of these, so hard to get. And it has all the prints from Costume Maker Act 2 in there in a 5-inch charm, which they call stacker. This charm pack is did you freeze the audience?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Are we here, people? All right, Kim is getting
Kim,
that.
thank you,
you.
Kim. Good get, Kim.
Yes, good guess. Is everyone mesmerized? It is end of month, so I get it. People
It was my singing in Spanish.
zoned. All right,
Like,
I have this
I
sewing
I
seeds
think I've
panel.
tuned into a Mexican radio.
Or not, yeah, seeds. Sorry, I'm getting the things mixed up here.
I'm on a Mexican
All right,
radio.
this one is the smaller block panel that has these little blocks that are about,
That's a song by Wall of Voodoo.
these are about 5 by 6. Wow, I can't read my own thing here. About, yeah, 5 by 6. The little blocks are on this panel. And it's a 24-inch panel, and you get 4 rows. So you get 2 of
Welcome in,
every,
Mom's Upcycle.
I think you end up getting 2 of every block when you get the full panel. So it's pretty cool. And that is running if you want one of these 5 by 6 sewing seed panels with all the fun little blocks. Nurse Heidi, thank you.
Nurse Heidi.
There's another one if someone else wants one. How many of your kids are back in school yet? Or grandkids, kids or grandkids? Kim is taking one. Thank you, Kim. And let's do.
None of them yet, huh?
Arizona schools where we used to live started last week. They go back to school in the middle of July. They do kind of a modified year round. And so if we still had kids that age and lived in Arizona, our kids would already be back.
Rancho girl
Rancho
first.
girl, thank you for your first purchase. Appreciate that. All right.
Thanks, Rancho girl. Welcome to the club.
All right, let me put that one up here.
Oh wow, 2 dates on the way.
Everything is listed in the auction that most of the stuff that I have available. So make sure you peek in there, and if there's something that you want to run, let us know, because we've run some of it, but not all of it.
Oh, Kim must be either on the East Coast or the West Coast. If the back till Labor Day.
Oh, yep. All right, this one.
That's how it was when we lived on the East Coast. Oh, you live in the Midwest. Wow. That really surprises me.
This one, I only have 2 panels left. Let me see if I have this one listed still.
No, the teachers where we used to live wanted to have these huge Christmas breaks and short summer breaks. Oh, because of farming. Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, this is the wrong one. Wrong one. Hang on. Is that this one? That's this one that I have pinned here. She did a lot of panels for this one, so I get them confused. All right, this one. All right, yeah, this one's the larger block panel. There's 6 blocks on it. So it looks like this. Right there. And if you'd like one of these,
What's this called?
this is Sewing Seeds Large Block Panel. So it has the 6 large blocks, and it is a 24-inch panel.
Nurse
Heidi's get one of those. Thank you. And we'll run one more of those. You have 18 grandkids. You're so lucky.
Do we have any yardage to go with these?
All right. No one else on that, right? Okay.
Correct.
Well, I have some of the other prints that go with the other panels. But I do not have any of the, like, prints that are in the one left. I just have the panels. All right, and then this panel, I just have 2 left. I think it's this. Let's see.
Kim wants to know if she got already. I believe you got the. I passed the notes to Dana already.
Which one?
Did she get the big panel or you didn't get the last one? You got the panel before
the
that.
one that I have your name on is the small block panel. This one. It has the smaller size blocks, the 5x6 blocks on it. I have your name on that one. So do you want the larger block one as well? I can run it again.
Welcome in, Elizabeth Hash. How big were these?
The other ones are 5x6. The little blocks on there are 5x6. And then on this one, the blocks are about 11 by, on this large block panel that I just ran, that they're about 11 by 11 1/4 when you look at the little dotted lines in between. So it's a larger block, similar prints. Okay. All right. And then this one, I must have sold out of my inventory, but I have end a bolt 2 panels. And this one is also a larger block, 24-inch. Yeah, 24-inch. And the blocks on this one are 11 1/4 by 8. So a little bit smaller. And here's what your panel, this is the one that has the hand on it. And then your like seed packets and the vintage sewing machine.
Oh,
this one's pretty cool. And I have 2 left of this only. So I will run one of these. So if someone wants that one. This one, I think this was probably one of the more popular ones because of the size of the blocks. People liked it.
Nurse Heidi.
Thank you, Nurse Heidi. And I'm going to hang on to the other one.
You have to cut it.
Yeah. All right, and then I just have this is the black and white that has kind of a hodgepodge of all the different blocks from the other prints in a smaller size scale. The different sections are I mean, they kind of blend together, but they're about 5.5 by 4.5 ish. The little graphics on this one. And I just have, I'm going to sell the rest of this one in 2 pieces. So if I sell it in 2 pieces, each person's going to get about 22 inches of that. And it repeats every 2 rows. So you get all the rows. All right. So if you guys want this one, and yeah, I must have sold my listing out on that one too, because I don't have it in here. All right. So we'll just do this one by, I'm just going to do a $7 price, and you get about 22 inches of this one in the black and white print. Nurse Heidi's taking that, and then here's
Nurse
the rest
Heidi.
of that piece. So if you got them both, you'd have about 44 inches if you want the full piece. Steph's gonna take
Steph,
the other
my
half.
neighbor.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph. And thanks, Nurse Heidi. Here you go, boss.
All right, this is from this print is from Art Journal, and it is the
Good old art.
what do you call this, like register print in the green, and it has names and dates and cities. It's kind of almost like a census kind of look register. And let's run. So if you want a piece of this Art Journal, let me just see how much I have on this piece. This one's a hard to get one. I'm just going to run a single half yard of this one for now. And then I have some smaller pieces of some of these. So this is a half yard. Art Journal register in the green. It's pretty cool. Someone wants that half yard. J. Wecker Art Journal from 2022. Or art, not art. Yeah, Art Journal.
Stacy.
Stacy is getting that. Thank you.
Thank you, Stacy Eve. Does that need to be cut or?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm cutting a half yard off of there.
All right.
All right.
Here's your note, boss.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Tuesday to you. Taco Tuesday. So there's a store just down the road from us, and they have a sign out there that says Thirsty Tuesday special. And I'm like, wow, you guys don't even know that it's supposed to be Thirsty Thursday.
That's funny.
But the people there aren't necessarily brilliant people. Thirsty Thursday, Taco Tuesday,
Okay, I'm gonna do
Hump Day Wednesday.
2 of these sets, and these are from Art Journal.
Monday.
They were cut at the manufacturer for, I think,
Margarita Monday, yeah.
I think these were pre-cut for a quilt kit, but I don't have the pattern that they were with, and I couldn't find it. So I think it was something they did maybe as part of a local promotion. but they're all pre-cut. Let me pull up the listing here. Pieces from Art Journal. And it is a set of, pin it here. It adds up to 2.95 yards. And there are, let's see. I can't remember. I have to count and I didn't put it in there. I'm stupid. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have it pinned. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 pieces of fabric. And the biggest one is let's see, is the 18-inch half yard of the white register, which is right here. That's the biggest piece. The rest of them range from, there's some that are 2.5-inch strips. Okay. So if you look at the picture on this, so it's just a collection of pieces from that. And they range all the way from 2.5-inch strips up to that half yard of the register. And then you get a big chunk of this one too. All right. So if you want one of these bundles, I'm going to run 2 of them at $10 starts. So you get all these cool art journal pieces in that bundle, including the bug stamps, the other register, all that. Thank you, Stacy. Tickets. The tickets are cool in that one. You get a couple of tickets, the blue and the red.
Oh, this is already pre-put together.
Yeah, these are pre-cut.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Ace.
One more of those. So again, it's a huge amount of fabric that equals almost 3 yards of fabric.
Nurse Heidi.
Heidi's taking that. Thank you.
Thank you, nurse.
It's a fun collection of art journal. Okay.
Who tell me more?
All right, something new that I've added to the Buy It Now, that is a really fun collection. If you're familiar with Tina Gibbons' Free Spirit, this is a line, I want to say maybe from 20, it's pretty old, 2018 to 2020. I don't know exactly when this came out, but it is Starflakes Glitter by Tina Gibbons for Free Spirit. And I have a couple of bundles in here. This one is the, let me find it. The pink. No, this one is the red green. Here we go. All right, it's a red, red, pink, green colorway, and you get in this bundle 5.5 yards, and you get a yard each of the Polar Express, the doily print, the Stardust print, the large poinsettia, the floral ornament, and then
Say
you
that
get
10
a half
times fast.
yard.
Floral ornament.
You get a half yard of the chandelier. So that's where the half yard comes in. So you get a yard of all the others. And it's
yes.
browns, pinks, reds, greens.
Yes.
Very kind of an eclectic collection. I think it's pretty darn cool. So if you would like this 5.5 yard bundle,
After all, miss, this is France.
I'm going to start it on flash sale. It's a smoking deal. I have 2 bundles of that. So if you want a really cool Christmas bundle that's unique, Not like most other Christmas prints, that's for sure. So that's the main block, like cheater type print, and then you saw all those other prints, and they're in the listing. So peruse that. That's this bundle in those colors. And then I also have a bundle that is the more pink yellow. And it is a 3¼ yard bundle. So not as many of the prints in this colorway, but you do get the Polar Express, the floral one, the poinsettia one, the larger poinsettia one. So you get those prints in here. And it's a 3/4 yard of the floral ornaments. I'm going to start that one on flash sale if anyone wants that one. Again, Tina Gibbons, Free Spirit from the Starflakes glitter line. So that's running. And then I also have a bundle that is in the greens. The bundle in the greens does not have the Polar Express because I didn't have that one. It has these 3 prints: the poinsettia, the ornament, and the doily. So those 3, and in that bundle you get 3 yards. So that's running. So those 3 bundles are running in the buy it now on flash. Just go on there in there if you want any of those bundles for really good deals. All right. Another cute print I have a little bit left of. This is from the line Handmade Holiday for Paintbrush Studio. It was such a cute line. And I just have a little bit of the Fa La La print left from that line. This was the cutest line. Fa La La, let me find it. So half yards of that are on flash sale if you want any of that cute
La 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 la
handmade
la la la.
holiday. This was a very popular line. Thank you. Anyone wants that? Cute print. And it does have pinks and blues and teals, and it's a dark one. And the background is kind of a navy blue. So again, a kind of a different take on a traditional holiday print for sure. All right. I have these really cute Aboriginal prints that they're all the same in 3 colorways. They are by, you know what, I don't know if these were marked. They're pre-washed, and I don't see a name on the selvage. It just has the little color blocks on there. So I'm not sure who did these, but it's nice cotton pre-washed. And they have the lizards and that instrument that they use in the Aboriginals use. Does anyone know what that's called? What's this instrument called, Bert?
That is called
Or it's not an instrument, it's a musical. It's
a boombox?
no, no,
Oh no, a
no.
receiver?
Aboriginal,
Oh, the rain stick.
the ring stick. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought I was looking at a stereo receiver.
Oh, okay. Oh, actually, these prints are slightly different.
Didgeridoo.
A didgeridoo. I knew there was a name for it. Yeah, I think so.
It's not a rain stick. It's a boom boom
Yeah,
boom.
I think it's a didgeridoo. Anyway, it's got the lizards. It's like a really cute print. And I'm going to run this by the yard off the bolt, but it is pre-washed.
Good on you.
So if you'd like a yard of this, no name on selvage,
pre-washed fabric?
pre-washed.
It's like my buddy Erskine.
All right, here we go. That is running. If you want a cute yard of this with the lizards, and it has the fun little Aboriginal type style print in the background.
No takers on
All
that
right, and then the
background.
other prints I have from that, they must be from the same line, but this one has the boomerang and the
Yeah,
kangaroos
and
and
Australia.
the outline of Australia. And oh, and fish. So the fish in there. Anyway, this one's cool too. So if you'd like a yard of this one, that's running. Pre-washed, 1 yard. Cute Australian fabric. All right, no one's
No
into the
takers on that.
awesome. And this one is the same one in a different colorway with the boomerangs. So I'll pass on that unless someone says wrong. All right. All right, let's do some more Halloweens.
Hello, hello, hello,
All right,
hello.
this is a print
Welcome
by
today.
Henry Glass called Not So Spooky. And it has words on it, and then it has the
Halloween.
crows and
The
what
raven.
else is on
They're
here?
probably
Moons, and it says boo, trick or treat, Halloween,
wash
sing a
hands before
song
returning to
of
work.
something of sing a song of Halloween. Anyway, it's a cool print. Henry Glass. And I've got a couple of yards. Let's run a yard of that one. And it's kind of a charcoal gray, darker gray with the black and gray prints on it. So Henry Glass. If you want a yard of that, Kim is taking a yard. Thank you. I have a second yard
Thank you, Kim.
that I can run. So second yard running. Henry Glass from Not So Spooky by Mary Jane Carey of Holly Hill Quilt Designs for Henry Glass. Stacy is taking the other yard. Thank you.
Stacy Eve. Thanks, Stace.
All right, this one is a Joann's print that I think is so
There
cool.
you go, mate.
And I think I've still got at least 3 yards left on this piece. Let me check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can run 3 yards of this. It's just like the spooky woods. So it'd be great for anything. And the colors on this are black and then kind of like a deep dark green, spooky green, you know. So here's a yard Joann's running of the spooky woods. Final girl is going to take a yard. Thank you, final girl.
Final girl.
Here is another yard running. Joann's Spooky Woods. Kim is going to take a yard. Thank you. One more. That's right. And G Week. Thank you for your first
purchase.
I swear G Week's bought from us before. Haven't you?
Well, it's G we
Oh, it's different.
Wahea.
Oh, different. We have a
Wahea.
maybe she changed her name. Is it the same G Wheat? Did you change your name or is it a different person?
Or is it Guahea?
Must be different.
From
Welcome and
Eastern
thank you
Ear?
for your first purchase.
Yeah, my name is Guahea.
All right. Here is the spooky woods on fire. This kind of makes me sad because it seems like we're having wildfires everywhere. But this is so cool. Um, so Joanne, Spooky Woods. I think I have 2 yards left in this colorway. 2 yards. Let's just split it in half so you'll get a little bit extra. Let me see what, there's an odd amount left on there. So if we just split it in half, 2 people can get a yard and about, we'll call it 6 inches to be safe. It's about 7 probably. Okay. So Spooky Woods, Joanne's yard and about 6 inches. That's running. It's pretty cool. I mean, you could call it like amazing deep sunset or like the red moon, sometimes you have those harvest moons that turn everything that color in the sky. Thank you, Kim. Here is another piece of that running. Again, you'll get about a yard and 6 inches. Like the blood moon in the sky. G wheat or G wee.
GW heat.
Thank you.
GW here. Guahea. I'm pretty sure it's Guahea.
You think so?
Why not? It would be unique, wouldn't it?
Sure. All right, this is just a fun Halloween blender. It is by Studio E. It is from the Cheeky Wee Pumpkin line, and it's a black, but it's kind of a, if you were to do color wheel on this, it kind of probably shows up a little bit not exactly black, but anyway, you get the vibe. I'd say it's black. Anyway, and then you've got the kind of olive, yellow, orange, cream polka dots on there. So if you'd like a yard of this by Studio E, full yard running, that cute polka dot blender. Thank you for your bid. Nurse Heidi's going to take that. Thank you. Here is another yard running of that one. And Nurse Heidi's going to take that. Thank you.
Nurse Heidi.
All right. Anyone else want some of this? I can probably run. Let me just see how much I have.
It's just that the thought of us so happy.
Yeah, I can definitely run a couple more yards. So running one more to see if anyone else wants a yard of this.
We were running with the night, playing in the shadows. Just you and I.
Stacy is taking one.
We're so right.
And let's do one more.
We were running with the night.
Last run of the Studio E blender, Halloween blender. All right, last one was that.
All righty. Thank you, Stace. Nurse Heidi. Thanks for listening to my singing.
All right, you guys want some cute, I don't know how old these are, but they've got some older prints in them. They are Halloween blocks, quilt blocks. And they are stars. and they are 12-inch squares. And there are one, two, three. Recognize that. Four. Oh my gosh, look at the frogs. Five, six, seven, eight. That one's cool. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these. So 14 of these star quilt blocks, Halloween prints. And they have different backgrounds and different prints. So it's just kind of a patchworky, little look there. And this is your first day on Whatnot. Oh, welcome. Handmade by Monica. Thank you so much for coming to our show. It is very fun. Lots of fun. All right, so these vintage, these are definitely older prints. I recognize a couple of these as like some old, like Debbie Mom prints and some other stuff in here. So these are really cute. Let me see what the whole bundle of these weigh. And I think I'm going to do $2. I want to keep them together because they're all the same design. You could actually make, a nice little wall hanging size or throw out of these blocks. So it'd be nice to keep them together. And if I do $2 a block start on 14 of these, that seems fair to me. That's a lot of work for someone to get those sold for that much. Huh.
A lot of work.
All right, this weighs about 10 ounces. So we're going to do this shipped weight. And we're going to do $28. And you get all
It's
of
a bargain.
those cute quilt blocks. Darling star shapes. Steph is taking that. What a smoking deal. Congrats.
Steph on you, bro.
Cute quilt box.
Thanks, Steph.
All
Congrats.
right. These are just some little triangles and little quilt blocks. If someone wants this little pile, it's probably some more pieces to make some more of those stars. So if you want this to go with it,
Or if you want to start your own thing with it.
there's not, enough fabric there to do more than maybe one or two of these. So let's just run that. All right. So you've got 14, blocks. And if you want the rest, these little triangle pieces that are, half square triangles. And then there's some black.
Gee
Wheat is taking that.
Thank you, Guahea.
All right. And then this is the rest of what was in here. So there's some of that marble black. That looks like about, a fat worth of fabric. There's a bunch of black squares pre-cut. And then there's all of these that are the in progress parts of the stars. See how many there are? Tons. There's pins in here. I'm going to leave them because look how many pins are in there. So when you get this, be very careful. So you're getting all of that.
Don't try to take it through a metal detector at the
And
airport.
all of that.
Holy
And then in the bottom of here is a loose piece of this. And this is the Patrick Losey Moda. Oh, no, it's not. It's high fashion fabric Patrick Losey 1996 black marble. So let's just sell the rest of that as a bundle. All right, here we go. Let me see how much this weighs. This is a lot of squares and fabric because this weighs a pound and 4 ounces. So you're getting everything in there, all of that. So
Personally sewn by Tim Burton himself. Inspiration for The Nightmare
all
Before
right,
Christmas.
so you're getting all the rest of these. I mean, look at how much is in here. It's a ton of these pre-sewn and pieces of Halloween.
No takers on
Enough
that.
to do another quilt, it looks like. All right, so we'll hang on to that for now.
That'll sell at Halloween time for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome in, me, Usher.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something with this tissue paper that was in there.
Sure.
All right,
Is that
this
what
is
you had
just
in
a
mind?
cute half yard. It looks like 19-inch half yard of Boppity Boo by Kelly Mueller of the Wooden Bear for Red Rooster. It's a cute Halloween stripe.
Boppity boo.
So half yard.
Bippity boppity boo.
That's running.
Name that
Cute
Disney movie.
Halloween pinstripe.
Hey, Sam
And
Curtis
it does
is back.
go vertical on along the selvage. So if someone wants that cute half yard. Nurse Heidi is taking that.
Heidi. Thanks, Nurse Heidi.
This is another stripe, a different one. This one is Maywood Studio, Seen on Halloween. And let's see how much I have of this one. This one's really cute too. A good Halloween stripe. And I've got,
Wouldn't it
I
be
think
nice
there's 2.5
if we
yards.
were older, then we
Make
wouldn't
darn
have to
sure.
wait so long.
Yeah, there's 2.5 yards on this piece.
Yeah,
Anyone want the whole piece of this?
belong.
2.5 yards, since it's kind of an odd size. There we go. That's right. So 2.5 yards, Maywood Studio. Cute Halloween stripe. And it does run vertical with your
Sammy
selvage.
C takes that.
Sam, thank you.
Sam Curtis.
That's a cute piece. I like it.
Thanks, Sam. I'm Sam, I said.
All right, this one's fun. It's an orange kind of ombre. It goes, see how it goes lighter, darker. It almost looks tigery, but it's a Halloween that is called, actually, it's not. Bees, Bugs, and Butterflies by Jan Mullen from Marcus Brothers. So it went with some line that had insect, I guess. But it is, looks like a 3-yarder. Yeah, there's 3 yards here.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Steph. If someone wants this whole 3-yard piece, it could go good with Halloween. It could go good with Tiger.
That looks like Fred Flintstone.
It's kind of fun
stuff.
So 3 yards, that's running. Kind of fun. See how the different stripes are different oranges? Is that hard to tell? Anyway, it's 3 yards. Going to Nurse
Heidi.
Heidi.
Grab that
Thank
cool
you.
fabric. Thank you, Nurse Heidi.
This is a really cute kind of Halloween ticking, and it is Moda from a line called Spooky Delight Bunny Hill Designs. And it has this little cute scribbly squiggle in the ticking. And this is a full yard of Moda Bunny Hill
Bunny Hill.
running. That's cute.
The Bunny Hill Show.
So it's like oranges and a cream color background. Fun ticking stripe. Moda.
No takerinis on that
Right?
bad girl.
These are
Welcoming
out of print
Happy,
and
Lisa, and
overs.
for me.
Renee Nanneman. And I have the black with the orange pumpkins. These are from like 2011 or something. I have a little bit of the purple pumpkins left. I have some of the dots that go with this colorway, which is the brown with the orange pumpkins. So let's run this piece first, whatever's left on here. Looks like it might be a yard. Yeah, it's a yard of the purple jack-o'-lanterns, Andover Renee Nanneman from 2011. And it's kind of like a heathery purple. That's running. Someone wants that. Andover Renee Nanneman from 2011. Jack-o'-lantern.
No takers on that.
Does anyone want some of the brown orange or the black orange of either of those? So you've got the black orange or the brown orange, and then the dots that match this.
Welcome in
So I
Maria,
could give you a
Kim,
bundle,
Jessica.
like a 2-yard bundle of those that match.
Black orange, Stacy
The
says.
black orange. All right, yard. Is running of that. I think you kind of need a yard. It's a larger scale print. And Stacy's taking that. Anyone else want a yard of the black orange?
Stacy's
Renee Nanneman, Andover from 2011. Running again for a yard. Black background, orange jack-o'-lanterns. No one else on that.
Takers.
All right, does anyone want a
Thanks, Stace.
2-yard bundle where you get a yard of this and a yard of this? Or I could even do a 4-yard bundle if someone wants that much of it. So they coordinate from that 2011 line. Let's try a
Welcome in,
2-yard
Prabhu.
bundle where
Welcome
you
in,
get a
Quilty
yard of
is
each.
charged.
So yard of each, and it is a dark brown with the orange jack-o'-lanterns and a dark brown with the kind of chartreuse and orange dots. No takers. All right. Passing on that. All right, this is a fun print. It reminds me of Tim Holtz. It is not Tim Holtz. It is a thimbleberry called Pumpkin Hill from 2010 for RJR. It has the funnest little, like, I don't know, what do you call these little dots that are little designs? Jack-o'-lanterns, bat faces, skeleton faces, goblins. And then it has this kind of hexagon, fun little print and a tiny microcheck in the background. So it's Pumpkin Hill Thimbleberry, RJR. Thimbleberry stuff is collectible. If you want a yard of this, it's running. Pumpkin Hill. It's kind of fun.
Pumpkin Hill. Trey will use some good fabric.
Trey Woo is getting that thimbleberry. Thank you. Anyone else want a yard of that? Running one more time. Thimbleberry Pumpkin Hill from 2010 RJR. Full yard. Just Trey Woo. All right. Thank you, Trey Woo. How are you? How are shows going for you? Everybody give Trey Woo a follow. Also a seller. Tell us when your next show is. Anyone that's a seller that would like to share your next show, feel free. Let's run a buyer giveaway.
I dare to fall in love.
Right. Buyer giveaway is running, and I have this little, I think these are like fat eighths, maybe little candy corn, some little orange dot, and then this cute little green gingham. So it's a little bundle of pieces that you can make something out of. So get in that buyer giveaway. Everyone that made a purchase, thank you so much for being here. There is a lid that needs to go in our collection of misplaced lids.
I thought it went with that one.
It wasn't, it was just in there, but it's
Oh,
not
okay.
the lid for this bin.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. This fabric is fun. It, I think, is actually supposed to be Jingle Bells because it comes from, well, actually, I don't know what it's supposed to be. It comes from Elephant Walk by
All right,
Fabric
Elmer
Quilt.
Carroll.
I think it looks like monster eyes. What do you guys think? Little monster eyes in the dark. And then it could be Jingle Bells for Christmas too, I guess. But to me, that's what it looks
It
like.
could be dingleberries
I
too.
don't know why it's called Elephant Walk. It does have kind of a pattern in there. Anyway, it's kind of cool fabric. If someone wants a yard of it, I have 4 available. So let's run a yard. We could run half yards too. It is a small enough print. A half yard could do you. Maybe we'll run half yards of this Elephant Walk. Half yard, $4. Little spooky monster eyes,
Welcome
or
in,
Jingle
Lady
Bells, or I don't know what else. Black with little glowy, spooky eyes to me is what it looks like. No takers. It was in the Halloween stuff, so I don't know. I think that's what someone used it for, is little glowing, spooky eyes. But it is called Elephant Walk. All right, this is a cute whimsical pumpkin. It is Henry Glass, Frank and Friends by Barbara Jones, a quilt soup for Henry Glass. And it does kind of, to me, it looks like it does ombre a little bit inside the pumpkins, but maybe that's an optical illusion. So you got the whimsical pumpkins and the stars. If someone would like a yard of this Henry Glass, it's running. Yard of Henry Glass, whimsical pumpkins. It's cute. Final girl is taking a yard. What do you need a fat quarter of, Reba? The eyes? You want a fat quarter? I can do that. I can do a fat quarter of this.
Are we gonna run that one again or no?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna run this one more time. Yeah. So one more yard of this, and then we'll run fat quarter of the spooky eyes. I'll run it twice as a fat quarter because I don't want to have a weird half yard, half of a half yard piece on it.
Okay,
All right, no takers on that. Okay,
here we go.
and
Real
let's
quick.
run a fat quarter. We'll run
Final
2 fat
here.
quarters of this. If someone wants fat quarters of the spooky eyeball print, I'll cut a half yard off and cut it in half. All right, so that's running for a fat quarter. Spooky eyeball print. But it does have a pattern in there. Kim is going to take the fat quarter. One more running. Thank you, Reba.
Reba B.
Let's take a fat quarter of that. Thank you. So I'll just cut a half yard and cut it in half for you guys.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, is everyone in that buyer giveaway? It's about to draw for this cute little set of, I think they're about fat 8 size pieces. Candy corn dots and little gingham. And it is going to
Craig
Cray
Luke.
Luke. Rats, that's coming to you. cute little set.
Congrats, Trey.
Thanks for being here. All right, I've got a pre-bid on the classic Christmas. Let me check that again. This should have a note on it, shouldn't it? It's stuck. Is there a note stuck on the bottom of this?
No.
So this classic Christmas is missing the note. So I know we sold some, didn't we?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think we did sell any of that.
All right, so here we go. This is running. I'm pretty sure we did.
Oh.
So I don't know where it's at. But it's listed. So whoever wanted a half yard of that, J. Wecker, classic Christmas, music, sheet music. Thank you, G.E. That's coming to you.
It's weak. But I like Guajea better.
Okay.
Thanks, Guajea.
Anyone else want that while I have it out? Half yard. Let me run one more.
Micro Halloween we have a request for.
I have this piece that has it's thimbleberry. I'll show it to you. I don't know if it's micro enough, but all right, Nurse Heidi is taking a half yard of this. Thank you. We'll have to find who else got that. So I have this thimbleberry that I've still got some of that has these little, it's got a micro check in the background, and then it has these tiny little, they're like less than a half-inch little circles and that little design on there. So if you like that, I can sell you some of that. Just tell me what size you want. Half yard, yard, fat quarter. Yep, I can do a fat quarter. I'll do 2 fat quarters of this if some people want it. It would be a good one for paper piecing hexies because it kind of already has kind of a little hexy design on there, doesn't it? Reba B's taking that. Here's another one if someone else wants one. Fat quarter. Thimbleberry. No other takers on that. Yeah, it does look very perfect for that, huh? To get those tiny little designs.
All righty, Reba B. Thank you.
Thank you. Other than that, I don't know of any off the top of my head that I have, except for the spooky eyes. If you want, I can run more fat quarters of these little spooky eyeball ones. But it is in kind of a pattern. That's what it looks like up close. No, that's okay. No worries. That's my job.
That's my job.
Let me just peek in ones.
Oh, your dolls are 3 inches. Oh.
Yeah, so you have to have tiny prints. Yeah. Be sure and come to my Thursday show because I'm doing vintage, and I think I have quite a few. They're not going to necessarily be Halloween, but lots of little tiny prints, little flowers and stuff. So I'll have some stuff like that. Did you already snag some of this? Little tiny floral that comes from the Woodland Whimsical Woodland. It's such a good tiny floral. So if you don't have some of that one, let me get that one pulled up. I have it in here at half yards. Um, but I'll run you a $3 fat quarter. All right, so that's running if you want a fat quarter of that one. See how tiny that one is? I love this one. Tiny little pink flowers with little red berries or something in there.
Reba
Thank you,
bee.
Reba. I'll cut you a fat quarter of that. Anyone else want the other fat quarter? Because I'll have to cut a half yard off of that. And it's a Riley Blake. Nope. Okay.
All right. That's okay. We'll
No worries.
definitely have use for the other fat quarters.
I can pull out some fat quarters and see if I have micro prints. If Bert wants to entertain you for a second, I'll grab a fat quarter bin. If I can get to it and see.
What am I supposed to do to entertain them? Okay. All right. Hello, this is my hand. And this is my hand scurrying across the screen. This is my other hand. And they scare each other. And then they scurry off the screen. And this is a ruler. Let's see. So everybody hang tight for the rest of the summer. And then we are actually quite excited with the shipping changes. I know that a lot of people aren't necessarily excited about that, but for the vast majority of the customers, that's actually going to be a good deal. You will wind up paying less because right now, after a pound, you hit maximum shipping. You don't hit maximum shipping until 5 pounds in the future. So that's a well,
Yeah, but it's
I mean, it
instead of 920.
yeah, okay. Well, I just got corrected. but
You're spreading false information, you guys.
but that's something that we're excited about, and we're going to try and gear our shows to help you maximize your shipping and make sure that you get the best bang for your buck with the new shipping, and we're excited about that. And what else? Um, we've got lots of new fabrics that we've recently got in that we haven't even opened up yet. And so we'll be introducing those over the next few weeks. And that's exciting. And we are excited to, we're still trying to sell our house and move so that we can have a bigger studio. Cause like right now we're out in the garage, which is not optimal. You don't know where they are? Okay. Dana's having a hard time finding the fat quarters. All I have to do is take my clothes off and look in the mirror. I find fat quarters everywhere. And then let's see. She found a little bit. Oh, here we go. All right, here she comes.
Not what I was looking for.
A little bit.
We'll see what's in here. See if there's any fun micro prints you can snag. A little bit of fat quarters. This one's cute. It has little letters scattered. See that? If you like that one's a different print than you normally would get for tiny. And then I've got some little, that one looks kind of Christmassy, little sprigs. That one's little sprigs. And oh, here's a Halloween one that might work. See the moons and the stars on that? Stars are less than a half an inch. You like that one? All right. Tell me which two you like out of these, and I'll run you a little bundle.
Or anybody.
Well, let's just run it at a half yard and you get to pick two of those. Let me add a little micro check. That's a good one too, and it matches that. So that could work. All right, so running a half yard, you get to pick two of these fat quarters. So micro check, the stars and moons, the little sprigs, the Christmassy sprig, and the little letters. Pick two of any of those fat
Reba
quarters.
B.
Thank you, Reba. Which two would you like?
The check
The
and the
check and the
stars.
stars. That's a good one because that'll work for Halloween, huh? All right, let's see what other goodies we can find. I'll keep some of these out. This one's cute. Blank quilting. It's just a little dark. I'm trying to see if that's blue or black. I'm going to say it's kind of like charcoal and then has tiny little flowers. And let's see what else I've got in here. This is a good one for tiny. It's just a black little splotchy dot. So that one's good.
Welcome in, Rhonda.
Here's a tiny brown with teal polka dot. I'm just looking for tiny prints for you. There's another micro dot, black, white.
Well, run before there's too many choices.
All right, so let's run out of this.
Because people will be.
Let me put it on the table because it's hard to sit there and hold it. Huh? So any of those, pick two fat quarters.
And anybody is welcome.
Yeah, anyone's welcome to bid. I'm just putting out some little tiny prints in fat quarter sizes.
Reba B.
Thank you, Reba. Which ones would you like? I can do numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If that helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2 and 3.
2 and 3, the little dots. No, 2 and 3, those dots, black and white and the brown teal.
Okay. Excellent.
All right, you got it. Let me see if there's anything else in here tiny. This one's kind of a wallpapery little stripe, small print. That one's cute. Kind of a brick red color. Here's a kind of a brick red little check, micro check. The little tiny squares in there are less than a quarter inch. So that's a good one. All right, let's run that again. And you can pick two if you want any of those two fat quarters.
Anyone's welcome to bid.
All right, so any of those, is that better? View 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 out there. This little sprig floral one actually
Final
with either of those. Thank you, final. Which two would you like? So we'll start up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 4 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just confirm if that with a Y that those are the ones you want. You got it?
Thank you, Fan.
All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out there. Let's add.
Those are nice. Blank Quilting brand.
I mean, I'm just adding this because it's so
Let's
cute.
see, blank quilting.
Vintage frog print. That is
Let's
so
see.
stinking cute. Okay, I'm putting that on there. So that's becoming number one. And then this one is Vintage Christmas.
Oh no, it's the other side of the selvage.
Look how cute that is. It has little ice skating kids
Oh,
and it
that's
says Merry Christmas. It's cream and blue. All right. So that one's really cute too. Vintage
something from
Christmas.
yesteryear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your
Hey,
choice.
Denise, welcome
Pick
in. Welcome
two
in,
fat
Carol Swift.
quarters. Thank you, Reba. And whoever else was bidding, thank you for your bids. And
Hey,
Stacy. Pick two. Which two would you like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
the Stacionator.
1 and 2. Those two cute vintage are these, darling. I love the frog print. And that's dark. Congrats. All right, let's see what else I have in this goodie bag. Oh, here's a nice little micro print. Kind of a Civil War little one, and it's cream with that's like a dark midnight blue and a little bit lighter blue sprig. So that one's going in there. And let's see what else is good in here. This one's kind of cool. It's a large scale Riley Blake.
Oh, it's got dragons.
It's dragons. That's cool. They must have done a Year of the Dragon. I don't have the part of the selvage that says what it's from, but that's a cool print. So if someone wants the Riley Blake Dragon, that's what that is. All right, here we go. Pick two fat quarters.
No takers on any of them.
All right. Does anyone want any of these to stay on the table? I found this one that's a tiny paisley crackle. It is pre-washed though. Let's measure it and see. And it is from Cat's Meow for RJR from 2007. It comes in at 18 by 21 and a half pre-washed. But it's a cute little print, paisley, pre-washed. All right, so maybe those two are good little prints if someone wants them. So I'll leave those out. Running again in case anyone wants any of those.
Welcome in, Karen and Tay and Doll Shannon.
Pick two fat quarters is what we're running right now.
Allá no Rancho Grande, allá donde viví.
And who snagged that?
Rancho Girl.
Rancho Girl. Which two would you like? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or just tell me, and I switched the order here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Te voy a hacer tus calzones como lo uso
2 and 3.
ranchero.
Those little prints, you got it. Coming your way. And again, remember that one's pre-washed. So when you get it, know that.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Rancho Girl.
Ooh, this is pretty. This one is actually a quarter yard instead of a fat quarter, but it matches really good with either of those, and it's something from Moda. That's pretty. I'll put it next to these so you can see how pretty that is. So we want that. And here's a really good brown.
Oh, you know the song Reba?
Brown like alligator. Or yeah, it's alligator, right? That's alligator.
Yep.
And how about this? Lips. And the background is like a dark, dark blue, darker than a navy with lips. There you go. 2 fat quarters if you want any 2 of those. Bid in.
So for those of you not familiar with Mexican culture, that's a very famous song in Mexico. Reba
Thank you,
V,
Reba. Which 2 would you like?
and it
Let's
is a
do 1, 2,
song
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
about a rancher's
The dot and the
daughter,
lips. You got it. Those 2
a
confirmed.
rancher's daughter, and
That's the dot.
who's singing about making
Got it.
underwear
You're welcome.
for a ranch hand.
That's what this song is about?
Yeah,
Making underwear?
yeah,
That's bizarre.
yep. It is indeed a song about
All right, this
sewing.
is a pretty one.
What part of New Mexico are you from, Reba?
So that's pretty. That's going out there. It matches good with these 2.
Las Cruces.
Oh, we've been
No
there
way.
lots of
I was
times.
born in El Paso.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's add
Very nice.
1 more. This is kind of a nice little print. It's a pretty small size. It's kind of a lantern shape design, and the little lanterns are about 1/2 an inch. So that one's kind of cool. So we'll add that one in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want any 2 of those,
Yeah,
bid.
my family, my smell the dairy air.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is that part of New Mexico.
Rancho Girl
yeah.
takes that.
Thank you, Rancho Girl. Which ones would you like? Starting up here is 1.
5 and 8.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Southern New Mexico is a very, very charming place. There is unfortunately a lot of poverty there still.
This is pretty.
Um, but you can go up in the mountains by Silver City and stuff, and it's
Oh, it's so pretty up there.
beautiful up there. Um, Las Cruces is very close to Hatch. Oh, you're in Western, yeah. Okay,
This is a Robert Kaufman, and it's gilded. It's very pretty.
but I would recommend that everybody on their bucket list should have the goal to take a weekend trip up into the mountains where Capitan and Ruidoso and those areas are. A lot of history up there, beautiful, great food, awesome weather. Just do it.
Yeah, it's a really nice
And do it now.
nice trip. Well, New Mexico is really quite an
No take.
underpopulated state. And so you can see a lot of really nice areas without the crowds.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you can see some really beautiful things without, I guess it hasn't been discovered. All right, does anyone want any of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 before I put
Change
out
it
a
up.
new selection.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, Albuquerque is kind of an armpit. I'll
Yeah.
give you
Yeah.
that.
If New Mexico were a body, Albuquerque would be the armpit.
Yeah. But it even has some of its charms. I love Santa Fe.
And
Santa Fe is very cool.
And Lordsburg would be another sweaty, smelly.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of a
No.
small town, so it's hard to count that.
No
All right, let's
offense
see
to
what we have
anybody in
left
Lordsburg.
here. Oh, this is a nice little tiny
Truth and
print.
consequences.
This one is a Japan, or no, not Japan, Moda, vintage Moda. It is called Harmony by Jan Patek for Moda. It's black and it has this tiny little print on it.
I will tell you though, Reba, my favorite
That's a good
Mexican
one.
restaurant is in T or C.
Oh my gosh, that Mexican restaurant, they're so good. What's it called?
Maria's or something.
Maria's, but you have to go when Maria is cooking.
Yeah, if
All
Maria's
right,
not
this is a good
cooking,
one. Little
fabulous.
cream with the sprigs. And then this one's black with these little I don't know what shape is that. I think this is a batik. Oh, it is. It's a batik. So that's a batik.
I've been
So one,
everywhere,
two,
man.
three.
I've been everywhere.
Here's just a blue. I'm gonna say those are kind of maroonish, brownish dots on there. And let's see what else can I put out here. This is art gallery. I recognize it.
Art
I
gallery.
don't know what line it's from because I don't have the marked side of selvage, but it's a little botanical. Well, you can feel that it's art gallery. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's an odd number. Anyone want any two of those fat quarters?
Do-
Nope. Okay.
In Las Vegas, Nevada.
Or Las Vegas, New Mexico. Isn't there a Las Vegas, New Mexico?
No,
Oh, this is fun. This is total 80s. Look at this 80s skateboard dudes. It's an old timeless treasures. That's fun. 80s skateboarders. Anyone need that fat
no,
quarter?
my family went to the New Mexico territory way back
Little
when.
baseball print.
My dad grew up in Duncan, which is right on the New Mexico border, just in Arizona. That took my family into Arizona when they made Arizona a state, and um, split from New Mexico territory.
This is from a Riley Blake line that is called So Chatty from 2019. And it has, this is a cute one for paper piecing. It's got these cute little designs. So, like,
Yeah,
this says Pin Pals, Quilt Bee, Son of a Stitch, Life's a Stitch. We quilt this city on rock and roll. Press on. Oh, snap. You've got me in stitches. Anyway, it's cute. And it's a marked selvage one. Little sewing machine that says, because I said so, zip it. Anyway, that's cute.
and
Someone wants that.
so a little piece of history. So the
Pick two.
the
Run.
first female Supreme Court justice was Sandra Day O'Connor, and she grew up on a ranch that straddled the Arizona New Mexico border, right there where my dad grew up, and she knew my dad and his family. Reba B.
Thank you, Reba. Which two would you like?
And
I have a lot out there. Just describe them probably. The top two next to dress. This one and this one. All right. Oh no, the other side. This side. Those two.
black and
Oh, the
chevron.
black and oh, I see the two top ones. There you go. Is that correct? All right,
Yes.
got it.
Thank you, Reba B.
All right. Anyone else want any of these two? Any two of these fat quarters that are out? I'll run it one more time.
Anyway, if you ever want an interesting read up about Sandra Day O'Connor and her life growing up on the ranch and everything. And
Yeah, it's kind of fascinating
Final Girl.
area with some history. Final girl gets to pick two. Which two would you like? The red and black. Red and black. Let's see. This one, the black batik one, and the red one with the little baseball.
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
Thank you, Final Girl.
All right. Any others that you want out of these? There's 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick two fat quarters. We're just kind of doing kickback show right now. If anyone wants anything that's left in the auction tab, let me know. Thank you,
Stacy.
Stacy. Which two would you like? Yeah, I don't very often run fat quarters, to be honest with you. It kind of, I don't know. It's like kind of a slower pace
3
thing,
and
but I'm
5.
fine to do it on days. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that correct?
Oh, just check the art.
So art gallery and this cute little Riley Blake
Yes.
one. You got it. Those are cute ones. All right. Anyone else on any of those?
You put a hex on me.
And I can add anything back in that was there before if you saw something previously that you wanted. This
Well,
is like 90s skateboard dudes or 80s skateboard dudes, dots, dots, and little cream sprigs.
I would say 4 years ago,
No takers. All right.
people couldn't get enough fat quarters on whatnot.
Yeah, lots of sellers. They would sit there and just do fat quarters for hours. It kind of drove me crazy, to be honest. Um, but I get it because a lot of times there's people who just want fat quarters. So, all right, let me see if I
Put that
have,
right here for now.
and I have another big, huge bin of fat quarters that I don't know where it's currently at. So we'll pull that at another time. The show that I did last night, Helen's Stash. That's the name of that show because we're selling Helen's Stash. Ton of fat quarters, and I was selling them in bundles. So anytime you see Helen's Stash, make sure you hit those shows because I will run fat quarter bundles. Um, and I usually try to coordinate them so they're matchy. And she's got lots of cute florals and lots of stuff like that. You're so welcome. You're welcome. Um, Let me just see if there's anything else in the buy it now that anyone wants flash on flash. Oh, I can see if anyone else wants. I think I have 3 yards left available today of this cream colored Beethoven cotton. It's beautiful cotton. It's a little bit thicker than a quilt weight. It's 56 wide, and you get a yard of this for $4.80. So if anyone wants 56 wide, it is not a broadcloth or a canvas. It's just a nice cotton, a little bit thicker than a high-end quilt weight. And it's on a huge roll. That's what it looks like up close.
It's going to be a lot of work for
Yeah,
cutting it tonight, but that's okay.
I don't have any of this Beethoven in another color. I do have
Hey, Lena
some
Bobina.
stripe that I can run in here. Let me show you that one.
Oh, it's really nice material.
All right, it's this one. It's 57 wide. It's Designer's Gallery Indigo Ticking. It is a home decor cotton, so it's a little bit thicker. And that one is running on flash sale. If you want some of that, let me see if I can grab the bolt to show you. I'll bury it back here. But if you want some of that, and again, it's just a little bit thicker than a quilt cotton, and it does have some kind of finish on it, like a Scotch guard or something, because it's made for home deck. If you wash it, that diminishes. So if anyone wants some of that, let me know and I'll run it again.
Something that's a bit thicker like that for tote liner.
But you don't like white for bag. Yeah, I get that.
Oh, I wish we had some of our
We have a lot of
fabrics.
free sample fabrics. I do have this fabric. It has a print on it. It is 100% cotton. It's kind of a dark, I would call it kind of a plum brown color, and then it's got these little sprigs in greens, taupes, salmon, coral. If you like that, I can sell you some of that off the bolt. And this one is, I think, also a 56 wide. Let me just check. Let's see, there's 36.
Yes, please.
And yeah, this is a 56
How
wide.
many yards would you like?
Yeah, how many would you like?
Just one or more or whatever. 2 yards.
2 yards. Okay, so
You
that's
draw.
gonna be probably 2 yards of this at 56 wide. I better do a pound because that's gonna be pretty heavy. And we'll do $6 a yard. That's a good deal for 56 wide cotton.
It's incredible.
So there you go. That's running for 2 yards of that. And it's a nice weight. Thank you, Lena.
Lena Bobina.
Thank you
Anybody
so
else
much. Anyone
some?
else want some of this? Will I have it out?
Just say what you want.
Say how much you want. You're so welcome.
Half yard, 5 yards, whatever.
Well, I don't know that I have 5 yards left, but
Okay.
I do have quite a bit still. All right. Let me know if anyone else wants some of that. And I'll need a sticker for that one.
Okay.
And let me see what else I have.
You shall have it soon, master.
I do have this. It's a pale yellow Waverly home deck that's like a pinstripe, and it is a little bit thicker than a quilt weight. Very nice Waverly home deck that I can run same deal off the bolt. And I think this one is also, let's see, 56 wide. Let's check. Yeah, this one's also 56 wide. So if anyone wants some of that, the color is accurate about right there. It's just a nice yellow pinstripe. So anyone want yard or 2 yards of that one, let me know. All right. And let me see if I have any others. The rest that I have on wide bolts are not 100% cotton. They're blends. So if anyone wants to see anything that's a blend, I can show it. I do have one that is 100% cotton, but it's woven. And it's a cool, colorful, kind of Mexican looking weave. So I can do some of that one too if you guys want to see it. All right, let me run another giveaway, buyer giveaway, and then we'll take any last requests. I'll check to make sure we don't have any pre-bids. And if you have any last requests of anything that's in the auction, let me know. And where did I put my fat quarters? All right, here's some fat quarters you can pick from. 1, 2, or 3. This one's kind of like a, I don't know, it's a funky color, but it's cute. And it is a Wyndham, like Civil War. Yes, presents 1870, 1890 by Julie Hendrickson. It's got the Mark Selvidge. And then these are little Joanne fat quarters. So you can pick one of those. Everybody in to win. Let's draw in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lena Bobina.
Congrats, Lena. Which fat quarter would you like? 1, 2, or 3? Number 3, Civil War Wyndham is coming to you.
Thanks, Lena.
And let's go find someone to raid unless anyone has any last requests. Thanks for spending some of your Tuesday with us. And yeah, if you like vintage fabrics, make sure you have Thursday's show bookmarked. We're gonna pull out a bunch of cute vintage. Um, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're kind of I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of not wanting to do a show on Friday with the shipping change and kind of let everybody else experiment and tell me how it went. Because I know how to do the settings.
Thanks.
I'm worried about them not working right. We'll see. All right. Thank you, everybody. Let's go find someone we can raid into who is still braving the slow week we're having here on Whatnot. Let's go see. How about who haven't I rated in a while? Oh, let's raid into the So Hot Mama's long haul raid train. They're still going. Deb Jam's on. She's a delight. Let's go raid into the raid train. Here we go. Into Deb Jam. I haven't raided her in a while. It's always fun to raid into a raid train. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.